If you ever have an old mirror you just don't like the color of, I'll teach you exactly how to paint that mirror and make it look just like a beautiful soft gold color. It's hard to believe this beautiful gold mirror used to be hot flamingo pink. In under 5 minutes, I'm going to teach you exactly how I transformed it. You've got to tape off where the mirror meets the frame, and you just use some good old-fashioned painter's tape and your fingernail. Just make sure to get up really close to the frame itself. Next, to make the edges nice and clean, use a straight edge and trim everything down. Then I like to use old wrapping paper to cover over the mirror before I get spray painting. Do that after you do the taping and just fold under the edges and make sure it's even all the way around. And with sometimes a little bit of help, tape down all the edges of the wrapping paper so they don't blow up while you are spray painting. You can see how neat and clean all of the edges are. You want to make sure that when you're spray painting, you don't have any of that tape up on the frame itself. The most critical step is cleaning. I like to use a pre-paint cleaner and wipe it down with a microfiber rag so you don't leave any residue behind. I love to use Krylon's Fusion paint. It has a no peel guarantee. I've never had any issues every time I've spray painted even the glossiest surfaces. Make sure to stay 6 to 8 inches away from the frame that you're painting and work in long sweeping motions. I'll link the comfort grip attachment in the description below. It makes it so you can do a press and release motion so you get a much smoother coat. You're going to apply 2 coats 30 minutes apart and make sure to adjust your spray pattern to get into any carved detail that may be on your mirror. Dry overnight in a well-protected area. Now this is where the magic happens. Grab some old or new cans of 2 different colors of gold spray paint and work in a circular motion around the mirror. Make sure to stay 6 to 8 inches away from the mirror as you're spraying. Those 2 other colors are just going to be a little sprinkle of gold to add depth and dimension to the color. Dry another 30 minutes before you move to the next step. So it's not a flat gold. We want to add some depth and dimension with an antiquing glaze. I'll link some in the description below. Brush it on with a craft brush and use a damp paper towel to blend it into all of the carved detail if you have some on your mirror. The antiquing glaze really is a special sauce so it doesn't look like just plain old gold spray paint. Immediately after the antiquing glaze, you can remove that outer wrapping paper and all of the taped edges. There's 2 issues you may face when you remove the painter's tape. One is a little bit of overspray in the mirror, which is easy to fix by scraping it off with a straight edge. The other is you find that you missed some of the areas with the spray paint or the tape pulls it off. It's easy to fix this by applying some of the spray paint onto a paper plate or card and gently tapping it into those areas you missed with a craft brush. There really isn't any need to clear coat the finish, but look at the depth and dimension we got with just a few colors of gold spray paint and some antiquing glaze. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend.